Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We are here with another night of Nurse Squad. Super excited to play.
Super
We
excited.
are playing health assessment tonight because
I've been dying to play this one, and it keeps not winning. And I feel
it
very
barely
passionate
won
about
this
this
time.
one. It barely won this time, but it
barely
did.
won.
So
Yes.
thank you guys for voting for this one because I'm very excited. You guys, we're like so into this to this Nurse Squad stuff. We are having so much fun playing this. Every time you guys leave us the best comments, and it's so much fun. I genuinely look forward to doing these compared to any of the other lives that we do because y'all get like into it.
Totally. And everybody needs to send well wishes Maris's way because your girl here has strep throat and she is still joining us for Nurse Squad. And so I feel super bad for her being sick, but also I'm kind of happy for a little bit of a handicap because guess who wrote a lot of the questions for this game?
I think this is one of the ones that I wrote like all of the questions for because we were in like a time crunch trying to get these out. I wrote a lot of these, but it's good because it helped me be better when I'm filming this health assessment like core content. Like I'm like, oh, I remember this stuff.
Totally. So hello to everybody out there.
Where's my
If this is so, some of you, it's your first time here, don't worry. We're going to go through all the rules. Now, how many people who are on right now have played with us before, have been on before? And how many people are like first time? Let us
Even
know.
if you haven't, obviously, if you haven't played, this is
Right.
our first time playing health assessment on live.
Right.
So we have played almost all of them. We've only got 2 left. Nutrition and peds have not won yet. So next time you've got to keep an eye out.
All right. So looks like 50-50. So so that's great. So for people who have played before, we're so happy to have you back. And for people where this is your first time, we will go through all the rules. And during our event today, we will be giving away a Nurse Squad game. So we will do that. Yeah, because we always have to give something away. And so towards the end of the live, we will give that away. But we also have a super special promotion for everybody who is attending our live today. And so Maris, you want to put it up on the banner?
Okay. All right, ready? Fancy banner time.
Yeah. So I don't know how many of you all are familiar with our Level Up RN membership. So our membership site is pretty awesome sauce. It has all of our core content without any ads. It has over 1,000 review questions. It has cram courses for several of the subjects with more coming soon. It has contact hours. So if you're someone like if you're an LPN or LVN working towards your BSN or something like that, you can get your contact hours for free as part of our membership. What else am I missing? I think I hit
we have special live events that happen in membership only. So like a couple of weeks ago, we did a live hanging out with me, answering your questions about nursing school. We did that in membership. We have more stuff coming too. This makes us so happy. I will say the membership is so worth it. We really are trying so hard to make it like we're trying to put new stuff in there all the time. We are just constantly thinking of like, what else can we give to make membership awesome? So that makes me so happy to hear because we worked so hard on it.
Totally. Oh, look at this other comment, Maris. Oh my gosh. Greetings, ladies. I wrote a post in the comment section of the video last week about me passing the NCLEX, but wanted to take the opportunity to thank you live for all the great teaching. We love that.
We're so proud of you.
Congratulations.
And thank you for telling us. Honestly, it makes me so happy when I'm scrolling through our YouTube comments because Cathy and I look at all the YouTube comments. We try our best to respond to them. So whenever I see one that's like, I passed my NCLEX, I just do a little happy dance right there for you too. So I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
All right. So Anaya Vasquez, I wish I got the membership. I bought the flashcards. Well, now you got the membership for free for a month.
Yeah.
So go over there. to our website, leveluprn.com. You can sign up for membership using the code FREEMONTH. So everybody here can use that.
And before you ask, how long is this good for? That's a fantastic question. We don't get trusted with that kind of information.
I guess they decided to make, so for sure it will go through the end of the night. It may go through tomorrow. It may be like, it may go on for days. We don't know. So definitely don't like wait too long to use the code.
Yeah.
Like use the code. But if like for people who are watching this after the fact, like because we always post our live videos,
right. Try it.
Try it.
Because we genuinely we have no idea. I think you guys think that like Cathy and I are being coy when we're like, we don't know. No. We genuinely have no idea. Like they're like, go do nursing things and we'll handle that.
Totally. So this is a big deal. Take advantage of it. It's free. It's free for a month. And then after that, if you renew, it's $10 a month, which is still like a really good value for all the stuff that's on there.
Yes. And if you get in now, this is again, okay. They told us it's going to be $10 until it's not, and then it's going to be $20 a month. But if you get signed up, you'll be locked in for life at $10. And I was thinking like, oh, it's going to be like a week or two that they did this introductory price, and it's still there. So again, literally no idea, no clue. But if you haven't already, do it so that you can lock in that $10 a month price because you don't want to be one of the people who get stuck with the $20 a month.
Totally. Okay, so for people who have not played Nurse Squad before, this is the Health Assessment Nurse Squad game. All of our Nurse Squad games come in this like really nice box. It's a magnetic close box, so it closes really nicely. When you open it, you have a number of things in there. You have like a little instruction manual on how to play. You have avatar cards. So you can pick, if you like, who you are going to play as. So Meris, who are you playing as today?
Okay. Well, if you have played with us before, then you already know that this is my girl. This is Willow the Wiz. I'm obsessed with her because Cathy and I ourselves designed each of these avatars to be like based on people that we know and to be like physically look like a lot of people that we know too. And I specifically wanted somebody who has a hearing aid because I have a hearing deficiency in my right side. And so Willow, she's got cool glasses, she's got fun hair, she's got a hearing aid. I feel a kindred spirit in Willow. So yes, she's always my girl.
All right. I'm going with Izzy. I have been working out a lot lately, like 3 times a week. And
can we see the guns?
They're getting there. I've got the whole sweater thing going on tonight.
Yeah, okay, fair.
But we'll do it next time because they're better. You know, like I had a little setback with some surgery last year, and it's amazing how quickly you lose that muscle mass. But anyway,
the best kept secret that I am trying to tell the whole world is that Cathy is like, she's got some guns. Like, I swear to God, the first time we met in person, I was like, okay. Oh yeah.
So I'm going in beast mode now, man. I'm going for it.
We're going on vacation together very soon, and my goal, I gotta beef up these arms a little bit so I can compete with Cathy.
Girl, you look amazing. We're gonna have such a good time.
We got these tattoos to show off now. Look, oh, I got a new one. It's all gross because it's got the bandage on it still, but epidural hematoma.
Ouchies.
Thank you, Rain.
All right, let's see. And then, okay, so we picked our avatar. I'm playing as Izzy. And then we have in here, we have hazard cards. The hazard cards are amazing in this deck, okay?
These are so fun.
I know which one I'm going to play. But anyway,
Me
so
too.
over the course of the game, you can play a hazard card against your opponent, and they have to answer the question. If they do not answer it correctly, they lose 4 points. If they do answer it correctly, then they just don't lose any points, but they don't get any points either. So
right. So typically the way that the game works is that you will take turns asking each other questions. And so for instance, this is a 2-point question. Now, health assessment is unique in that it doesn't have subsections. So like pediatrics, for instance, will say like normal growth and development, 2-point question, or respiratory, 3-point question. So you have more information. Health assessment doesn't have subsections. It's just all covered in that same group. So these are just 1, 2, or 3 points. And if your opponent answers it correctly, they get those points. If they answer it incorrectly, nothing happens. They don't gain or lose points, which is why you would want to use a hazard card where if they get it right, they gain 0 points. And if they get it wrong, they lose 4 points. So this is like a strategic way to kind of, throw the banana peel at your opponent and get in first place.
Totally. And you don't have to play with hazard cards.
Yeah.
Like when we were at a conference and there were some students playing one of our games, they didn't play with like the hazards. I think they were just trying to get in as many questions as they could in the time during the conference. So that's fine. You can play this with a small group. You can play it with a large group. You could play it like Family Feud style, or you can just like quiz yourself too, or have your kids quiz you. I saw a video with somebody having her kids in the back seat, like testing her on.
That was the cutest thing I've seen in my entire life. Somebody tagged us in like a TikTok or something like that, and their kid was in the back seat asking them questions from our game. And I was like, what a smart way to get your family in on it. And like, also, I always wanted somebody to quiz me, but my husband didn't know what to ask, so this makes it very straightforward. Here's the question, there's the answer.
Totally. So the way we do this is we divide into 2 teams, right? So there's Team Meris and Team Cathy. So Team Cathy, you're on Team Cathy if your handle, like your username, starts with an A through an L. Okay. So A, B, C, D, blah, blah, blah,
Cathy's
to the L.
Team.
Right.
Or I guess you're
and then if your username starts with an M or after, like M through Z, you are Team Meris.
Like M for Meris. So
right. So so tell us in the comments which team you're on.
Yeah, because we gotta check you guys, because somehow this always gets lost in translation. And then there's someone with the first name of like Abby who's like, I'm Team Meris, and I'm like, no, bestie.
And then if you're Team Cathy, like don't be answering the Team Meris questions. Right.
Let's go. Rain, we got this.
And then if you're Team Meris, then you shouldn't answer Team Cathy, but like I won't stop you. So there's that. Right? Okay. It looks like we're doing pretty good. It looks like we're split fairly down the middle. Yep. Okay. Everybody knows, it looks like everybody followed directions really well here so far. So good. Okay. Oh, and let me get my my little timer. I almost forgot. Hang on.
Oh yes, I dug mine out too. You got a minute on the clock to answer these questions.
Okay, you guys ready? Who's going
first?
I forget who goes first this time. I don't know. All I remember last time you brought out that big trophy last time. I'm like, what is that?
Oh yeah, it's this lady. This is my super nurse squad.
You got for doing laundry or something, like what? Okay.
Put it right there.
All right, Team Cathy. That's right. If you are before an M, if you are A through L, you are Team Cathy.
Dang, there's a lot of Cathy.
There is a lot of Team Cathys. Like,
all right, Team Meris, I'm gonna need you to bring your A game, especially because I'm sick. We have a little bit of a handicap on our game. I feel like Team Meris should get to go first because.
Okay, you want the question?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 3-point question right out of the gate. Okay?
Right out of the gate.
You guys ready? Okay, listen
ready.
up, Team Meris. What condition is the patient likely experiencing when their systolic blood pressure demonstrates a drop of 20 mmHg after sitting up in bed? That's a good question. Oh,
the very important keywords there, after sitting up in bed.
All right, what is that called?
Come on. I believe in you, Team Meris.
There's always a little delay. They'll come.
I know.
Oh, there it is.
Rain! That's my girl. Yes. Orthostatic hypotension. I just recorded a video on this, you guys. Orthostatic refers to the changing of position, and hypotension refers to low blood pressure. So orthostatic hypotension is a drop in blood pressure of 20 millimeters of mercury systolic or more when changing position. Heck yes. Way to go. What does this put your patients at risk for, by the way?
Oh yeah, what is it at risk?
Just to play a little,
what are they at risk for?
A little NCLEX,
No, that's smart. Yeah. And what do we need to teach our patient who has orthostatic hypotension? What do we need to teach them to do? Slowly.
And this, I'm going to tell you, is like, yes, puts them at risk for falls. Yes, 100%. This patient teaching, move positions slowly. This is like the number one thing I would tell you in nursing school to pay attention for any, what we call vasoactive medication, any medication that has the potential to impact your patient's blood pressure or pulse. You got to change position slowly. ATI, HESI, NCLEX, they want you to know that.
Totally. Okay, good. You guys are totally going to get questions on that, so you've got that covered.
Guaranteed.
All right, we're ready.
Team Cathy, are you ready for this
Let's go.
2-point question?
All right.
Are we doing the top or the bottom? I forgot.
I did the top.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, I like this one. Which cranial nerve is the nurse assessing when asking a patient to raise their shoulders against resistance? Which cranial nerve is the nurse assessing when asking a patient to raise their shoulders against
What cranial nerve? Are you looking for the number or the name or both?
Either one.
Okay.
There we go. We got it right off the bat. Yep. Cranial nerve 11. Spinal accessory. Y'all, the number one tip that I can tell you about this is 11. It's like arm, 1, 1. Like, that is how I always remembered it. It looks like an 11. So, yes.
Oh, that's great. Right? You gotta put that on the card. I don't know how it would translate so well.
That's the only reason I didn't suggest it. I'm going to do it in the video. I'm for sure going to do it in the video, but like, it's a 1.
It looks like 2 arms.
It's 2 arms.
That's amazing. I didn't know this trick. Okay, that is amazing. We like when we were in nursing school, they broke us out into like groups and we had to do like skits for each of the cranial nerves. And there was amazing skits. Like people did like cheers and then the cranial nerve 11 was, do you know what cranial nerve 11 is? And their group was like, I don't know. I don't know.
I love it.
Yeah, and that's how they all like. That's how I always remember it now. But I love your like looking like 2 arms. That's pretty awesome.
2 little arms.
So, all right, you guys ready? 1-point question. The nurse assesses a patient's vision by testing which cranial nerve?
Oh, heavy on the cranial nerves. Health assessment is a lot about cranial nerves. Which cranial nerve do we assess when we assess visual acuity? Vision.
Oh, yes. There it is.
Yes. You've got 1 nose, cranial nerve 1. You've got 2 eyes, cranial nerve 2.
Totally. Good way to remember.
Good job.
I love it. I always remember cranial nerve 1. There's that one old factory down the road that's smelly. Help me remember that it's for smell.
Smelly olfactory.
Okay. All right. We're ready for our
1-point question.
All right.
Ooh, this is maybe a little bit tricky. I might make this a 2-point question, honestly. Okay. The nurse knows that white flakes of dry skin from psoriasis or eczema is considered which type of skin lesion? Which type of skin lesion associated with psoriasis or eczema would be white flakes of dry skin? What would we call
is this a secondary or primary lesion? Or you can tell.
Great question.
I think it's a secondary.
Sounds like secondary. Yes.
Sounds like a secondary lesion. Okay, so we have flakes, like with psoriasis or dry skin. And what is that called, guys? What's that kind of lesion called? That's
Rain. You better hush your mouth.
Yep. No, Rain. If you wanna just test your knowledge, it's okay.
What's the name for it though? You're right. It's a secondary lesion. But how would we describe it?
Well, do some random clues.
Oh, you're super close, CD. You're super close.
It's close. I think it's like some people who eat pizza don't eat.
Oh, for the first time.
No, that happened last time too. There was a
Did it?
question where we ran out of time last time, but it's okay. All right.
I don't
Is it
remember.
a crust?
It's a scale.
It's a scale.
Yeah.
That's hard, man. That's like a 3-point question.
This is super hard. I kind of don't know how it got on 1 point, if I'm being honest. We gotta switch that up a little bit because that's tricky.
That's a tricky one. So a scale. All right. All right. We don't get that point. It's all right. Boy, this is another cranial nerve. There's so many cranial nerve stuff here.
I know.
Okay. Here we go, guys. Here's a 2-point question. Okay. Team Meris, you guys ready?
Yep.
Name 3 of the 4 categories the nurse must assess when identifying a patient's level of orientation.
Oh, 3 out of the 4. So there's 4, and you got to know them all for your nursing school exams. But we just got to come up with 3 of them for this question. There's some questions you might ask a patient to
determine their level of orientation.
Team Meris, this is your question to answer, by the way, just in case we need a little reminding.
I think there's just a delay. Okay. Time, place,
situation. Yes. Love it. Yes. So person, place, event, and time. Yeah. So here's a little tip from me to you that I put in my video about this too. Don't ask the patient, can you tell me where we are right now? Can you tell me what year it is? Because you know what they'll say? Yeah.
Yes. Or no. Or whatever. You know?
And then you're like, okay, where are we? What is your name? Can you tell me your name? Yeah, I can tell you my name. Yes. So you got to ask them specifically a question.
Right. Not whether they can answer the question or not. Right. Okay. We're ready for our next question. We got it this time.
Okay. Oh, I love this one. Which scale is used to assess a patient's level of consciousness? There's a specific scale to assess a patient's level of consciousness.
Okay, so we're assessing our patient's level of consciousness particularly if they've had like a head injury. And if they've had a head injury, we need to really assess this to see if we need to intubate, like if they can actually. What? I didn't say it. Oh, they got it.
They got it.
I'm allowed to do clues. I didn't say the word.
Yes, the Glasgow Coma scale, which is if you work in emergency medicine, if you come and work with me in the ER, this is something you got to know. You got to know the 3 components. You got to know how to score each of the 3 components. This is something that I do on every patient every single time. And why did I get a little uppity when Cathy said intubate? Why? Because I was afraid she would give it away. What do we do? How do we know when we need to intubate?
Yeah, what score would indicate that a patient would probably need to be intubated? What score on the Glasgow? Yes.
Less than 8 intubate. Yep.
That's right. Way to go, Team Cathy. Y'all nailed that very, very quickly. Good job. All right. I've got a 2-point question.
Okay.
Name 2 ways to assess cranial nerve number 7. 2 ways.
Okay. So first we need to know what cranial nerve number 7 is. Oh, okay. So how, and then we need to know if it is sensory motor or both. So this is a multi-step question. Okay. Yep. We got 7 facial. You're correct. So how do we assess the facial?
I think you got one answer there. You got one thing.
We did. Oh, make faces. Yep, I see that.
Okay, that's one way to check. That's probably
it is still both sensory and motor. You are correct. So how could we? What's on that? Does that count?
Well, it's not exact.
What about?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Okay.
We got 2. We said any 2 of the following. Ask the patient to smile, frown, puff out their cheeks, and raise their eyebrows. So we definitely
cannot do very well.
I'm pretty sure you all had that. But yeah, puff out cheeks, smile. Did I just give you all that when y'all shouldn't gotten it?
No. We got it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good job, guys. Good job. Cranial nerve
Yeah.
number 7. That's 2 points.
All right. 2-point question here. Oh, I love this one because it's very straightforward, but do you know it? Which test is used to assess for strabismus? Which test is used to assess for strabismus?
Okay. That's an eye thing, right? You all know? It's an eye
It's an eye thing.
disorder. I'm allowed to say am I not
Yep.
allowed to
No,
say those
that's
things?
okay.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Strabismus.
Strabismus.
And we'll get the R and then
You
Yes!
got it. Except Mina, you're on my team.
Oh, but Mina's in trouble. Thank you, Mina.
Yes.
Cover
so,
test. It's the
yes,
cover test.
Yes. So what you will have your patient do is look straight ahead, right? You're going to look straight ahead, and then I'm going to cover your eye, and we're going to see if the eye stays looking straight ahead. And I have a little bit of a lazy eye from being old, because I have a hard time accommodating now. So you can actually see mine. Wait for it. Watch this eye. Can you see it?
And you see it like burp.
Yep. Watch this eye again. Did you see
So
it?
slight. It's so slight, but it does happen. And that would be strabismus. Like if you see that eye kind of go burp, oh, sorry, I was being lazy, I'm back.
Yep. Because when you take away that focus point from the other eye, my eye over here goes, all right, and just is like off in outer space because it's tired of accommodating. And listen, same, bestie, same. I know, right? It's a little creepy. Yeah.
Totally. Okay, how many cards? Someone was asking this card. Do you have 4 cards for us?
Well, yeah, except for you didn't get one of them. So
I
have 3 cards.
but like if they're like hypothetically, like you've asked 4 questions.
You guys have 5 points, and I've asked 4 questions. Yes.
All right. You all have 8 points.
No big deal.
So, all right. So, Mina, you are Team Meris, by the way.
Yes.
But it's
Sorry.
cool. Feel
Yeah,
free
if you're
to keep
just joining
answering
us.
Team Cathy questions too. It's all good. It's all good. All right. So now would be the time who just answered this question? Sorry, I got distracted.
You, Team Cathy, did.
Okay. So now, so I ask you a question, or I could play a hazard.
Or you could.
Is it my turn to play? Yes. Okay. I'm going to play a hazard card. We're going to try to get Team Meris to lose some points here. Okay.
It's never going to happen.
I'm playing the patient transport card right now. Okay. And I love this card so much. I was a transporter all the way through nursing school, actually. So to try to get into my hospital that's like 10 minutes away, you really have to be an employee there to be considered for a new grad position. So I worked as a volunteer for 2 years and then a transporter for 2.5 years, all the way through nursing school.
And I don't know if you guys can see, but this he's like a chauffeur, and he's got a little sign that says to CT, and it's my favorite thing.
And I was always taking patients to CT. That was like a regular thing. And so the hazard card says room 19 needs to go to CT, and it looks like you're the chauffeur today. Get ready to navigate the hallways and get your patient to radiology on time. I remember when I first started as a transporter, they were doing like construction in my hospital, and they had like some hallways closed off and some detours. And I had no idea where I was taking my patient. And I'm like, we're going the scenic route. So
oh yeah. No, if I literally if like we don't have transport for, which we very commonly don't, they'll be like, oh yeah, can you just take them? It's in the blue wing. And I'm like, the what? Like I live in the ER. I don't ever leave. I'm like, I don't know where that is. You guys need to take them, please.
Totally. After a while, like it really came in handy, actually. Like when I was a nurse, like, oh, I know where that is. I know where that is. Where that is. I know where everything is, because I've like gone there at one time or another as a transporter. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Where, you ready? This is a 2-point question. Ready? Where can bronchial sounds be auscultated?
All right. Fam, listen. It is, don't overcomplicate it. Okay. Okay. Where can bronchial sounds be auscultated? It's not that deep. Don't overthink it.
It's kind of deep. No, it's not actually deep. Sorry.
Tammy, this is what I'm saying. Don't overthink it.
Overthink it. Sorry.
Rain, I feel like rain is not wrong. Although we wouldn't really auscultate over the sternum because it's a bone.
That doesn't count. Nope.
In the anterior chest, for sure. Yep, love that. Oh, God. Yo, bronchial sounds. Bronchial sounds.
If you yell bronchial a little louder, I'm sure that'll help.
Bronchial.
Oh, and done. Oh! Yes!
No.
A hazard card worked. Okay. Bronchial sounds can be auscultated over the trachea and or larynx. You definitely have to know that for your exam. You got to know where the bronchial, and the vesicular, and then bronchovesicular.
Bronchovesicular, it would be like where they start branching out. Yeah.
Right. Vesicular, like the small little airways, right? Like down there at the bottom.
Vesicular is what you're listening to most of the time when you are auscultating lung fields. But yes, bronchial sounds would be right here. Oh, so sad. I'm so sad that you lose 4 points. Wow. Wow. Cathy.
I'm just messing with you.
Cathy.
Honestly, this is the first time in our history of playing Nurse Squad live that Team Meris has not answered a question right. And so I'd like to just take this moment. I'm sorry. I'm being a crappy winner. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just. All right. I'm going to be a nice person now. It's so good.
No, don't be, because if I were in your positions, I would be gloating too. So
be like gloating and all that. Yeah. So that was super fun. Okay.
Oh,
now
what's that?
We're ready for.
Huh?
Oh, you gonna play one on us now?
What's that? Oh yeah. Oh. Assessments are due, Cathy. Your assessments are due. Everyone knows providing thorough documentation is the best part of the job, right? Well, your charge nurse certainly thinks it is. Get your morning assessments charted quickly. She wants them done and done well. And our poor Piper here is charting so fast her fingers are on fire. Yes.
I love it. I feel that.
This is one of my favorites. This is how I feel when I'm charting. I'm like...
And I am so glad, like, my parents made me take typing in
high
school. And I was so salty. I was so mad. I called my grandma and I'm like, my parents are making me take typing. I was so mad. And it was one of the best classes. It is paid off like 100-fold. I am so glad they made me do that.
I type 127 words a minute, and it is my yes. And literally, whenever I'm at the hospital and I'm typing a narrative note, without fail, there's someone who's like, and I'm like, oh no, I'm really typing. It's the best thing my parents ever did for me. Take a typing class. Yes. In 5th grade, I had to go to typing school. And I said the same thing, Cathy. I was like, this is stupid. And like,
oh, I was so mad.
Now we use computers and people don't need typewriters and, whatever. Yes. Separate from,
is.
I mean, okay. I don't know how old you are, but when I was in high school, when I was in middle school is what I mean, we didn't have a computer literacy class. There wasn't such a thing for us. So I took a typing class, and then I had like computer class, I think sometime in high school or something, but yes.
There's probably like typing. There's probably like computer games that like teach you typing, and then
Mavis Beacon teaches typing. That's what we did. Mavis Beacon. She's like, she had like a whole game. Mavis Beacon teaches typing, and my parents bought me that game to play at home, and you had to like there was a whole thing. And my favorite one I remember was you got to pretend that you were a grocery store clerk and you were like scanning stuff. And so you would get like the fruit that would come up and you had to use the keypad like to type in, you know, whatever it was. And I was like, I'm checking out these groceries.
Totally. Okay, so CD, we had a manual typewriters in the 90s. Okay, well, I'm here to tell you that in the 80s there were manual typewriters too. And yeah, so my parents made me take it. I got really good at typing, and then my teacher was super chill. So if I got done with my assignment, she's like, "Oh, you could just roam the hallways." And then I was like, I didn't have like any money. I was pretty poor at the time, and so I started charging my classmates to type up their assignments. And my teacher knew this. Like she was like, "If they're paying, then
good for you.
go ahead."
Hustle.
Oh, I made some bucks. I did.
I love the hustle.
Yeah, totally. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We digress. We digress. We're ready. Okay. So this is we have to get this, Team Cathy. You're all with me here? Like you see me?
But you're going to get this because this is super easy.
Okay, but really, guys, this
really
is
annoyed about it.
All right. So Team Cathy, let's focus. Let's go.
Okay. In which order should the abdominal quadrants be auscultated?
Okay.
Super straightforward.
What order, guys?
In which order should the abdominal quadrants be auscultated? I know, Rain. Like, who wrote these questions?
Okay, come on. Come on, Team Cathy. Right lower, right upper, left lower.
Yes.
Yay!
No points for Team Cathy, but yes, you start at the ileocecal valve, which is the right lower, and then what we're doing essentially is we're auscultating the path of the colon is the easiest way to think of it. So that ileocecal valve is at the right lower, then it comes up, over, and down. So we're going to go right lower, right upper, left lower. Yep.
Awesome job, Team Cathy. That is fantastic. Fantastic. Woo, baby. Okay. We're in this game again. Should we add up points again? Just, for fun.
Cathy's team still has 5.
We still have 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So we had 4, 5, 8 minus 4. So that would be 4 points for Team Meris. That's something. Okay. All right.
She said that's something.
All right. You ready? I got a 1-point question.
Of course.
Describe the movement performed with adduction. Adduction.
Adduction.
ADD. Adduction.
All right,
Describe that movement.
What are we doing when we adduct something? Team Meris.
What is that movement?
Aha! Move towards the body. Yes, we add it to the body versus abducting it. Like abduct is like to take away, right? Like
Take away.
A child gets abducted, they're taken away. So we would abduct, we take the limb away from the body. So yes, adduct, we add it to the body.
Totally.
Love it.
Totally. Great. Okay. Good job, guys. Nice job. 1 point.
All right, 1-point question for Team Cathy. Oh, we got another question about movements. Using a jump rope is an example of which body movement of the upper extremities?
All right, what kind of movement is using a jump rope? Yeah, and UFOs is a great way to think about abduction. So,
oh yeah, UFO abduction. I love it.
But let's focus, Team Cathy. We'll do chit chat after this.
God,
circumduction. Yes.
Circumduction. Circumduction is all of those, all of the motions together. It's moving that arm in a circle.
All right.
Circumduction.
New member here today.
New member.
Yay.
Hello, Christina.
So glad to have you. Okay, so let's take a little bitty break for a second, so that people who want to win a Nurse Squad game, because we're giving away a Nurse Squad game. We have 8 different games. We have pharmacology, med-surg, maternity, pediatrics, health assessment, nutrition. What am I missing? What am I missing, Meris? Fundamentals and psychiatric. There we go.
Yes.
There's 8 different games. You can pick. So you can pick which game you want. It's a great way to test your knowledge. So like our flashcards, like give you like that core information you definitely have to know. If you watch our videos while studying with your flashcards, then that's like a double whammy to make sure you know the information. And then when you want to test your understanding, Nurse Squad is the way to go. It's like the most highly testable stuff.
Look how
in that
cute
game.
they all are too. And
Yeah,
you can
and
have
they
this
look
very
amazing.
adorable,
Super high
stuff.
quality. Yep. It's super nice. Okay, so if you want to win a Nurse Squad game, so I'm going to tell you what to put in the comments if you want to enter. But first thing I have to say, you only enter one time. Okay, if you enter more than one time, then you get disqualified. So Angelina is here. Like with
Angelina wants you to like this video, she says. We need to get that like button smashed first. I want to see at least 50. There are way more people on here than that. Oh, Angelina, taskmaster. I love it.
Okay. So Angelina is the one who picks the winner. So if she wants you to like the video, then I would probably like the video. That would be my advice. And then
look at this sweet comment.
Oh, I just wanted to say, I started watching you guys. And you guys say, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right. So everybody's only entering one time. If you enter more than once, you get disqualified. Okay. And if you want to enter, then in the comments, you need to say, Nurse Squad is life. Okay. Nurse Squad is life. I'm just coming up. I just do this really to entertain Meris because last time we gave away stuff, I had like it was like a 6-word thing, and she's like, "What are you doing?" So now I just have to always come up with something ridiculous. Nurse Squad is life. If you want to, Nurse Squad is life. It kind of is. It will save your life on your nursing school exam. So it's like that's not a lie.
Also, Rain, I just want you to know I totally saw your comment. This is the cutest, and it makes me so happy. If you live in Ohio, which I don't think you do, but if you do, you should come shadow me at the ER. It'll be super fun.
All right. Yep. Nurse Squad is life. Okay, and I'm loving all the like capital life and explanation points. That's awesome. All right, guys. All right, so we'll keep playing. You can keep entering. And also for people who have joined partway through, we are giving away a free month of membership on our Level Up RN membership site. So, and you could go to leveluprn.com and enter the code free month to get that free membership. So that's a great deal. You're going to get our core content without ads. You're going to get over 1,000 review questions. You're going to get our cram courses, all of that. So
look at this.
All right.
Nurse Squad is life. I passed my OB class with a 98 because of this game. First of all, you passed with a 98 because you put in the hard work and you showed up for yourself every single day. But I love that Nurse Squad helped you prepare. That is amazing.
Totally. That makes us super, super happy. All right. So we'll play a little longer while Angelina is tallying up all the, getting everybody in there and choosing a random winner. So whose turn? Who asked the last thing? I think you asked us the circumduction one, right?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Yep. So we are going to, this is a good one. This is an important one. You guys ready?
Okay.
This is 2 points for Team Meris. The width of a blood pressure cuff should be what percentage of the patient's arm circumference?
I feel like this should be a 3-point question. Who wrote these questions? Darn it. All
right. Yeah. This is Team Meris answering.
Team Meris is answering. So
Team Cathy just.
Rain, you are so close. You are so close.
Oh, I'll do it again. The width of. Oh shoot! I forgot my thing. So you just got a little.
We got it.
There it is. There it is. It's 40%.
40%. Yes.
I gotta remember to turn my timer over, but good job. So the width of the blood pressure cuff should be 40% of the patient's arm circumference. If let's do a little extra something here. If the blood pressure cuff is too large, what will that do to the reading?
If you put a large adult cuff on my regular adult arm, is that blood pressure going to be accurate? Ah, correct. It will be falsely low.
So
L for large.
L for large, L for low. Yep.
Yes.
And then the opposite.
Yeah.
If it's too small.
If it's too small, it will be sky high.
Totally.
I love it.
Okay.
You guys are so smart.
Everybody all in the giveaway that one. So don't do it again if you've already done it. But if you haven't already entered, Nurse Squad is life. That's how you win a Nurse Squad game. Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
1 point question to Team Cathy. Okay. What is the function of cranial nerve 6? What is the function of cranial nerve 6?
All right. Cranial nerve 6, guys. What does it do? What does it control?
What about the eyes? That is the name of it. Abducens is the name of it.
Right.
What kind of eye movements? Okay. All right. I'll give you lateral movement. Yes. Outward movement of the eyes. Abducens abducts the eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I gave it to you.
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
Oh,
I think I had like a video at one time where I was going over cranial nerves and like someone said, "Hey, look at my abs." And then you're like looking back and forth like, "Oh, what?"
What abs?
Right, exactly.
Should we do a couple more, like 2 more rounds maybe?
I think 2 more rounds.
Okay.
Or 1 more round. We'll see.
Oh, Angelina says, for the record, I only see 45 likes.
Oh. Well,
47 now.
Okay. It's coming up. People will like it. Okay. Are you ready?
Right. We're ready.
Okay.
Ready.
We've got a 2-point question.
Okay.
A patient who is unconscious most of the time and responds only to vigorous shaking or painful stimuli is said to be at which level of consciousness?
All right, besties. Vigorous shaking. They're not responding to verbal stimuli. We have to shake them vigorously to get them
or
to
painful
wake up.
stimuli. Oh, there it is. Stupor.
I love it.
Nice job, guys.
Okay, let's do 1 more round and then we've got our winner.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So wait. I ask you a question and then we have 1 more round. Is how it goes. Because
who went first?
We answered first, so then you would answer. Okay.
And then this will be it then after this, or
we had 1 more. One more round. What term describes a movement that decreases the angle between 2 body parts?
That's the movement right there.
No. Decreases the angle.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys.
This
is what I'm doing. Yeah. Sorry, Team Cathy.
Listen to her.
No, don't listen to me.
Yes, flexion.
Thank you.
Flexion is correct.
I was like, whoops. Whoopsie. All right. Thank you, Team Cathy, for answering correctly despite my crappy clue. My misinformation. Okay.
Oh,
all right. 2 points.
Okay, we got this.
What type of posturing is present when the patient is unconscious and has their head arched back and their arms and legs extended?
This is bad. This is an ominous sign. This is bad news bears. If your patient is laying in bed and their head is arched back and their arms are out at their sides, extended like this, and kind of abnormal posturing, what do we call that? Yes,
you got it.
Yes,
decerebrate.
Decorticate would be
arms towards the core.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm at least protecting my core. Decerebrate is bad news bears.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Decerebrate is worse than decorticate. And
Yes,
decorticate is your arms are flexed in towards your core. And
none of them are good. Neither one is a good sign, but decorticate is at least a little bit better than decerebrate.
You see Tammy's comment. Cathy can't hold her arm up. It's huge, right?
Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I'm telling you, you guys have no idea. When we go on vacation, I swear I'm getting you a YouTube members video of like Cathy taking us all to the gun show. Like, oh, it's amazing. It's so good.
Oh my gosh. People are going to see a lot more different stuff than they're used to see. Because Meris is all about like she on her Instagram, she shares, she's very sharey. Like she'll share and do lots of stuff, right? And yeah. So when we go on our little cruise, I better get some more push-ups going because you're like building everybody up now.
Behind the scenes content. I'm gonna be like, we're gonna be on TikTok with this gun show. It's gonna be incredible. Who's the lady on the left?
I better keep on those push-ups. I better keep on them.
Am I the lady on the left?
What's that?
This says, who's the lady on the left? And I'm assuming that's me. Hi, my name is Meris. I'm an educator with Level Up RN, so I don't have my own YouTube channel. I have this YouTube channel.
Yeah, she belongs with us. She's part of Level Up RN, so...
I got the lab coat to prove it.
Yep. She's got, and the soon to be embroidered scrubs too.
Yes.
Right. We've got our nice little pink scrubs now. We're working on getting embroidered. Okay. Are we doing
color, you guys? They're so cute. We get to match our cards. It's amazing.
Totally.
What are we doing? Totally. We're doing one more.
Oh, we're doing more. Okay. So
are we? Yeah.
All right. You guys, I'm asking you, or are you asking me? Okay, sorry. We get talking and I lose track of like whose turn it is.
This is so easy. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Describe the steps the nurse should take when obtaining a patient's orthostatic vital signs.
Okay, so if we're taking our patient's orthostatic vital signs, how does that work? Go ahead and like use those typing skills and let us know how that works. What do we do?
Typing skills. Also, Kendra says I'm legit, so you know it's real.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Orthostatic.
All right. How do we take those orthostatics? Because you'll totally be doing this if you're working on a med-surg floor.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. Okay. Do you need to know like more than that? Yeah. Take it.
No, this is what it says. Obtain the patient's blood pressure and pulse in the supine, seated, and then standing position. So, I mean, if we were playing it for real and I got any of those, I would say yes. So, yes, great job.
Totally. Sometimes PT will help you out with that too. Like if they're getting that with the patient, they're like, "You want me to do the orthostatics?" I'm like, "Yes, please."
Not in the ER. You're on your own, bestie.
Okay. All right. I love PT.
Counting
do I ask? No, we're done, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right. So let me add it up. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, and 15 minus 4, 11 for you.
Oh, by 1. Team Cathy has 10 points.
What? How did Team Meris win? Even after losing your hazard card? Like, what?
Because we're just that good.
All right. I trust your adding, I think. That's
She also trusts me to titrate vasoactive medications, but she's got to double check my math on these.
No, good for you, Team Meris. Good for you. So
we did it.
I hope
and that's even with 1 point for the wrong team.
Yep, that is true. That's okay, Mina. We still love you. It's all good. That it happens on either side, like every single time. Someone will do that, right? Like we're just kind of used to it. Yeah, totally. So there's obviously a ton more questions. So if you're studying for health assessment and want to get the game, it will definitely help you do better in that class and on your exam. Yes. And do we have a winner?
We do have a winner. Real quick, I just want to remind you that if you go to our website, leveluprn.com, and you add membership to your cart, you can get it for free. You don't have to buy anything else. You don't have to also get flashcards or blah, blah, blah. You just for free for a limited time. And again, we genuinely do not know how long this will last. So just do it tonight. Like, just do it. If you're watching this and it's recorded, go try it and see what happens. Use the code free month. You'll get a free month. Huh, shocking. And then there you go. And you can check out membership and see what it's all about. Okay.
Totally.
And yes,
totally.
we do have prioritization questions for leadership. We have those questions in membership. You know, I've got a video on patient prioritization that's on YouTube or in membership. So yes, absolutely. Yep. We sure do.
Absolutely. Okay. So our winner of a free Nurse Squad game is Ariel Stewart. So Ariel Stewart, you get to pick a Nurse Squad game of your choice and we will send it out to you. So you just need to email support@leveluprn.com.
I just put it in the comments there for you.
And congratulations.
Yay.
You have to tell us which one you're going to get. So we're just curious. We're
just nosy. Yeah. But which one do you want?
Okay. Totally. All right. So we are going to do this again next month for sure.
Yep. We do this we do it monthly so far. So I don't know.
At least monthly.
We're planning to do it monthly. So definitely keep an eye out. We always send out ahead of time to our email subscribers. So they're usually the first ones to know. And then you can, of course, obviously keep track of us on our social @LevelUpRN, where we post. And that's where we post also like Cathy and I put up a poll being like, which Nurse Squad game do you want to play? So in our stories, we had that poll. And so anybody who saw it, they got to vote and they helped to determine that we were playing health assessment tonight. So definitely, if you're not following us already on our social media, especially Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of that, we're Level Up RN everywhere.
So Ariel, do you have them all already? Do you have all the games?
She said mental health. She said mental health. I got all of the others.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
That's
Psych.
amazing.
Well, now you can round out your collection so they can look all really nice like Maris's and mine where we have all 8. So
okay,
so next time we'll either play nutrition or pediatrics. I'm guessing pediatrics is going to win. We'll probably play
Okay, so I just put a link in the chat for whomever it was that said that they couldn't find where to join for free. So that's the product. It's membership. You will need to add it to cart. Okay, so add to cart and then go to checkout and then put in where it says like promo code. That's where you will type free month, all one word.
Totally. And definitely look for, we don't have a date set yet for our next Nurse Squad, but we will have that really soon. So definitely be looking for that on our social media accounts. And we will likely be playing peds next time.
That's my guess. I'm thinking peds over nutrition. We'll find out though. If you're in peds and you need help, we have the full playlist for normal growth and development and principles of pediatrics. And we have a ton of alterations in health as well. So that's available on YouTube with ads or through membership for free. Will it charge me next month though, if I forget? Yes, but you can cancel that membership at any time if you just want to check it out and see.
And it reminds you when you're getting charged so that you can cancel if you want to cancel. So it's not like sneaky or anything. So
no, it is not sneaky. I get an email every month.
To warn you. Yep.
Yes.
So and then like cancel.
Angelina just said in the comments, pro tip, once you have membership, you get members only pricing for all of our products. So go. Yeah. So if you're planning to do a big purchase, get that membership and then you can get that nice discount as well.
For sure.
I thought you got 6 months free membership when buying the huge box set of cards. Is that still the case, Angelina?
I think it is. I think it's actually, if you get the Ultimate Nursing School Survival Kit, it comes with 6 months. And if you get the Comprehensive Nursing Collection, it comes with a year, as I recall.
Yeah.
Angelina, tell me if I'm screwing that up, but I'm pretty sure that's the deal right now. So,
and cram courses, you can buy these one by one on our website if you want to, but if you have membership, then you have access to the cram courses. And these are where Cathy and I go through what we think is the most important and the most testable information. So we're not covering every single tiny little thing. It is what it sounds like. It's a cram course. So it's for like, I got a test tomorrow, right? Like I got a test next week. I'm getting ready. Yeah.
And I need the key stuff in 1 hour. Let's go. Right.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing in those cram courses as part of membership. So,
oh, I spend time with both girls daily. It's like having one-on-one sessions, but not actually talking. It works for me. That makes me so happy. You have no idea. Thank you for studying with us.
Yeah, for sure. We love it. We love it.
I love that.
Okay, yeah. So the promotion, I just saw Angelina put it in there. Yeah, if you get the comprehensive nursing collection, that is like that is like everything we sell pretty much. And then you get a free year of membership. And then if you get the nursing school survival kit, that is a free 6-month membership.
Yeah.
All right.
And wait, just one last, just real quick. Nursing school planner. If you don't have one already and you're in nursing school, please get one. I have seen so many people say what a difference this has made for them in their studying and like being on top of things in clinical and test taking and all of that. So nursing school planner, this is the calendar year 2023. So you would have only missed like a month and a half. It get you through January of next year. And, so just, it's great.
All right. And Christina says, thank you for everything. You guys are the best and have helped me so much so far. That's awesome. We're here for the whole ride. We are here from fundamentals all the way through leadership and to help you get through NCLEX. Everything. Yeah.
And then when you're a working nurse and you need certifications and you need CEUs and contact hours to re-up your license, or like these bad boys, I have to get 100 contact hours every 4 years versus for my nursing license, I have to get just the 24 in 2 years is how it is in Ohio. I got to get 100 in 4 years to recertify these. So you better believe I'm looking for places that have big chunks of contact hours. And we do. We have over 30 contact hours.
Do you have to test as well or just do the contact hours?
You have to.
I had to test.
You have to certify
my wound care certification.
Your 100, your 100. And here's my other question. Is it 100 for each of them or is there any overlap? Because I'm like,
girl, you better find out. Here's a fun fact. I was testing for my wound care recertification and my husband thought it was a good time to call the cable company and change plans. And they cut off my internet in the middle of my test. Like,
oh my God.
And the proctor is calling me back. Like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm not going to get my certification because you messed up the internet,
Oh my God. That gave me such anxiety.
Yeah, that was pretty stressful, but they were cool. The proctor was cool. I got through it. I passed. It's all good. But I had a little mini heart attack, in the middle of that. So, okay.
That's insane.
Thank you guys so much for playing with us tonight. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you had fun. I hope you got a feel for how the game is played. And I hope that you will join us next time when we play. So, and just as a reminder, take advantage of that free month now, as soon as possible before that goes away. Okay?
Yep.
All right.
You
guys have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.